Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's the Eagles going up against the Cowboys. With that, let's go out to AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Here are Brandon Gotton and Charles Davis.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, rivals square off at East, and we've got a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys.
Yes,
On the ground,
he came out of nowhere.
Carrying for Ryan Matthews. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
Nah, I'm thinking halfway there.
Set them up with a 2nd and 3.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
What's up, Fluffy?
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Shift together here from the D-line. On 2nd down, Ryan Matthews. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Fluffy Maniac.
And the Buffet boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready today.
He's in my stream
Listen,
right
you
now.
got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the
Yep.
field. And
I'm being lazy again, so
the
I can
quarterback
just
can't wait to feed them
import my
afterwards.
stream. After I'm done streaming, I already
Flexible,
uploaded it to
finding a way to
YouTube.
catch the ball in some traffic
Whatever you have to
for a
do,
key first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air.
Playing
Not the most
head-to-head.
accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be
Start
2nd
posting the
down.
video every day.
And a look at the defense for the Cowboys.
Morris Claiborne is a former first-round pick at cornerback with skills that can match up with anyone when he's at his best.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Yeah, I don't have no problem doing it from
from
formation.
first as the 3-yard gain brings up the
It
3rd
should.
down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Wentz gonna throw. And he hits his man, Matthews.
Yeah.
Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. So opening drive,
Why can't
3rd
I see
down,
the
they
snap?
complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run
They
that
used to
route because
a
it
while
gets the
back
ball in their
ago.
hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, the ball should be there, and then they can do some work afterwards.
It's a toss right, Ryan Matthews. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They'll get 17 yards there. And that leads to a Philadelphia first.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they can be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourselves. Well, that run right there, that slows down the crowd and gives them a lot of confidence.
Goes underneath for
Whoa.
Smalls. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Hold up.
It's a gain of 14 there. And it'll be a Philadelphia
Oh my
first
gosh.
down.
I wish you were in my stream to see that happen, but it already passed. So. When this video gets uploaded, I'm gonna if you can write it down for me real quick. I don't know if you got
the 11 after only a yard.
something.
Tackle made there by Justin Durant.
And that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense.
I don't know what point in the stream, but I know what point in the game. A minute and 40. Minute 40 first quarter.
Or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Eagle.
On 2nd down,
the
here's
first one.
Wentz. That is caught.
I just gotta start scraping it right before you end the party.
For an Eagles
But anyways, I
touchdown.
was using my safety,
Gertz, an 11-yard touchdown.
and I know who's
Eagles
left
drive
third to the
right
running
down
back.
the field
I
and
had one-on-one.
score on the opening
That was my assignment.
drive.
I'm going up to use
He's
a
got
pick,
it, and the Eagles
and my
lead
guy
7-0.
transported, like legit, poof, gone. And I look up. I actually look back at the screen on my stream. My safety transported to like the other right side of the field. Yeah. I was in the middle of about to use their pick, and he just disappeared on me, and I was like, what the hell? So I looked at my stream, and he disappeared to the other side of the screen. That's crazy.
To the 22-yard line. Prescott on first down. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And partner, following that tackle, you can talk defense or offense. Just want to ask you in general about this Eagles team that started so hot. Everyone was excited. What has happened in Philly since that 3-0 start?
Well, they've really been a tale of two teams. If you look back at their record, I think they're 4-1 at home. And the defense at home gives up about 13 points per game. On the road, more than double that. And the record flips. I think they're 1-6 on the road now. And Fletcher Cox, one of the better defensive linemen in the league, has now gone 8 straight games without a sack. They need more from him, and they need more from the rest of that defensive front that's supposed to provide pressure.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
I wonder if I can go back. My stream's frozen on my end, so I don't know if that's it.
Second down following the... Prescott now on second down. And his throw's going to be... And it's 3rd and short. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott is going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Are you already about to start
Where
screaming?
did he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in a run game. No gain.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. And the quarterback won't take the snap here. This is the Wildcat look. The Wildcat. McFadden. Elliott. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the
I wish I would get a field goal like I was
a gain of 5,
the year previous.
It'll lead to a 4th down.
I don't feel confident about a 50-yarder, so like it makes me have to pretty much go for it.
That type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards.
The 53-yarder, I don't believe that I can make it.
They're going for it.
It's not that I don't believe I can make it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The Cowboys here unable to
try to throw the ball to Witten wide open.
And as the Eagles come back out
Takes
on offense,
him forever to throw the ball, and he comes
production in that game you called for them against Cincinnati. You said what they were hoping to get 30 rushes out of that game, but they didn't get there, did they?
No, they didn't even come close to that. They went 30 runs strictly from the running back position. They wanted to take Carson Wentz's scrambles and called quarter. Runs out of that equation. They ended up combining for 53 rush yards for the entire game. Wendell Smallwood was the lead ball carrier. Darren Sproles played with a broken rib, so they didn't expect to get much out of him running the ball, and they didn't throughout the game.
Wentz to throw on second down. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
I don't blitz a lot, but when I do, I really just a lot. Really?
And the defense
I don't know, I just
will
don't feel
try and pin
confident
their ears
yet.
back and get pressure again here after the sack. It's third down.
I don't know, I just like using my arm.
On third and long, it's Wentz. Screen pass to Sproles.
Thank you.
Up to the 43-yard line. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a fourth down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete
this dude's
the
going for it on
screen
4th and 12 when he's got a 7-0 lead.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Probably going to get it, or I'm probably about to get pissed. So.
They do go for it. It's Wentz.
He didn't get it.
Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It
should be 7-3 my ball, but
Dallas, they'll take over
I can't kick a 53-yarder. So. I mean, I could, but it's not consistent. So.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. A minute 57 to go in this first half. We're back to Arlington.
It's just,
right after
I know that I can hit it. It's just sometimes when I hit full, like, hit the bar at full, it kind of like goes underneath where I actually hit it.
10 now for the offensive
I
group.
don't know if that happens to you at all.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott.
It's like I hit it back ring, it like bounces off or something. I don't know.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Now Prescott. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
They'll try to run for it without it.
But like, is that your alarm clock?
3rd and 2, and they ran the ball for only 1 yard, and everybody's going to scream at the offense. But let's give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. Defensive front out leveraged the offensive line. They got more people to the football. Yeah, they won that battle in a big way, and they're forcing a big decision now by the guys on offense.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Certainly their offense has sputtered here a little bit in the first half as they finally do get on the board, but they only have 3.
Well, at least it eases the frustration.
You want to use the wrench?
Be able to get some points on the board, feel a little bit better about themselves as they go into the locker room and try and regroup.
On the return, it's Kenyon Barner. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And now here come the Cowboys. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right?
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. Good to see Witten make that catch in Week 13 versus Minnesota. Held catchless for the first time since 2008. It was 130 straight games.
And after the game, he said it didn't matter to him, which I find hard to believe because there is a certain amount of pride to having that streak. But I think Jason Witten is loving the fact that his Cowboys team is on a roll and has aspirations of a Super Bowl, and that trumped the fact that he didn't catch a football.
Now Prescott, flush to his right.
What kind of throw?
And it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And last last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On first down, Wentz. Now they set up the screen. That's good play. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because
now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Wentz throwing on second down. He's going to drop it in the end zone.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
Nah, I have it where the party is not all available.
And Sturgis able to knock it through.
I have it where people can't hear you.
For this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
I'll do that when I do my YouTube streamings because I know I'm going to use that as a video.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Cole Beasley, the intended target, and it'll bring up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Prescott to throw it. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
This is ridiculous. They really need to
football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Philadelphia getting set.
Should use it as his own DN.
The lead here.
Best offensive line in the game. I can't even get a second pass protection
For the most part,
on a 3-man block.
As emotional,
or 3-man.
They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened.
And down he goes.
I just keep on sending this blitz on the guy, and I think this guy that I'm facing I'm facing someone that I know that loves to throw to a power route, so he doesn't really look for check down or anything like that. So I'm gonna continue sending this blitz until.
On second down, here's Wentz. And this is Hurts with it, right side. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
And Sturgis able to knock it through. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So put another 3 on the board, and all things considered, a good opening drive here to begin the third quarter.
It sure was. I think as a head coach, you're happy to come out and put a little drive together, take the 3 points, and build on your lead.
That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics come.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown.
So 2, Dak Prescott fumbled,
Offense, they've had some
and he scores off of it.
Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Looking to throw. Prescott. Bryant with a catch right side. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met. In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Defense looking to hold serve one last time here on 3rd and 7. Now Wentz on 3rd down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Here's Donnie Jones now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. This is taken around the 12. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. 3 yards remaining here on 2nd down.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Throwing. Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. NFL teams last year, a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Complete to Jason Witten. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. And they're going to speed things up here. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Well, Charles, a lot of discussion this year from us about MVP candidates, understandably so. What about guys who maybe would be in that MVP discussion if their team was performing better?
David Johnson, the running back for Arizona, tracking for over 2,400 yards all-purpose. How about Drew Brees, tracking for another season of over 5,000 yards passing? And Luke Kuechly from Carolina. He's always in this discussion, but with his injury, that takes him out of it. But how about after he got hurt against New Orleans, the respect from everyone else in the league, the concern about his injury, that tells you about what they think of him.
And he's going to be
I don't understand, man.
Picked off by the veteran Leonis McKelvin. And his guys are going to have the football.
I'm losing his crash
the third quarter comes to an end. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there? You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
How long do they take to make? What is the goddamn game?
And he's brought down. Benny Logan with a big-time sack on 3rd.
There's way too much stuff wrong with this damn game. Don't even try to play it.
They're going to have any shot at this thing, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Going right side. He has Witten. It'll be a gain of 15 on the play. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long. And quickly, they get to the line. 1st down. Prescott. Man open left side, it's Williams. And able to use the stiff arm to gain leverage initially, but not much room thereafter.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
He's got nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It's the best offensive line in the goddamn game. 3-man rush, you can't give me
a rookie QB
2
struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But yeah, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things, pocket and run. When to get rid of the football, not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Let's go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Surveying the field. Now he's hit behind the line. He lost the football.
Prescott fumbles.
And his guys are
and I'm
going to
done.
get the football